Family travel with kids for Pakistani citizens. Traveling with kids can be exciting, but if you're a Pakistani citizen planning an international trip with your family, the visa process might feel confusing. That's why we've created this guide to simplify things for you. From visa requirements and document checklists to rules for minors and country-specific tips, we'll cover all the essentials to help you travel with ease and confidence. Let's start with the basics: visa and entry policies for families. Whether you're going on vacation or visiting relatives, most countries require each traveler, including children, to have their own visa. Even if your child is listed on your passport, they'll still need a separate visa application, complete with their photo and supporting documents. To prove the family relationship, you'll need documents like the Family Registration Certificate, issued by NADRA, or birth certificates. Both should be in English or officially translated. Here's an important tip. If one parent is not traveling, many countries ask for a notarized consent letter from the non-traveling parent. This is especially common for countries like the UK, Canada, Australia, and Schengen states. In cases where the parents are separated or divorced, legal custody or guardianship documents may be needed. This ensures that no child is traveling without proper authorization. Special rules for kids traveling alone or with guardians. Some kids travel with relatives or even solo for schooling, family reunions, or special programs. If your child is under 18 and traveling alone or with someone other than a parent, additional steps are required. For example, the UK requires a detailed parental consent letter, listing accommodation, caregiver contact details, and even return plans. If the trip lasts over 28 days and the child isn't staying with immediate family, local child services may be notified. This rule isn't exclusive to the UK. Australia, the US, and some EU countries have similar policies. So always check with the embassy of your destination country before booking tickets. Visa duration and validity. Now, let's talk about visa duration for families traveling abroad with kids. If you're a Pakistani citizen planning to visit countries like Malaysia, Turkey, or the UAE, tourist visas usually allow a stay of 15 to 90 days, depending on the destination. Some countries offer multiple entry family visas, which are helpful for longer stays or return visits. These typically last anywhere from 6 months to 5 years, but again, they depend on the country and the reason for travel. Be sure to apply early, as processing can take 7 to 10 working days, or longer for countries with stricter security checks. Country-specific requirements. Each country has its own set of rules for children. Let's look at a few examples. Schengen area, like Poland or the Czech Republic. You'll need a separate application for each child, along with proof of family ties, school enrollment proof, and a polio vaccination certificate, which is mandatory for Pakistani citizens applying for short stays. India. If you're visiting India as a family, good news. One sponsorship certificate can cover up to 6 family members, including spouse and children. However, the entire family must travel together and enter and exit through the same port. United Kingdom. The UK is very strict with child travelers. You'll need a parental consent letter, plus details about accommodation, financial backing, and any guardian information. If the child is traveling solo or with relatives, make sure all these are included to avoid delays. Other countries like the UAE, Malaysia, and Singapore are relatively lenient for short visits, but still require full documentation, so don't take it lightly. Complete document checklist. Before we wrap up, here's a quick checklist for a hassle-free family trip. Valid passports for all family members, including infants, family registration certificate from NADRA or translated birth certificates, visa applications for each traveler, parental consent letters, if one or both parents aren't traveling, guardianship or custody papers, if applicable, vaccination certificates, especially for polio, proof of accommodation bookings, financial support documents like bank statements or income proof, copies of previous passports and visas. Make multiple copies and keep both physical and digital backups for safety. Tips for a smooth airport experience. Traveling internationally with children can feel a bit overwhelming, especially if it's your first time flying as a family. But with a little preparation, the whole process can be a lot smoother. So here are some practical tips to help you navigate the airport with ease when you're traveling with kids. 1. Arrive early, really early. Busy airports like Islamabad, Lahore, or Karachi can have long queues, especially for families. And when you're carrying extra documents like birth certificates or consent letters, immigration checks might take longer than usual. Getting there at least 4 hours before departure is a smart move. 2. Look for family or priority lanes. While not all airports back home have them, many international airports, especially in the Gulf, the UK, or Europe, offer dedicated lanes for families. Don't hesitate to ask. It can really cut down waiting time. 3. Be ready to answer questions at immigration. Some destinations, like the UK or Germany, may ask detailed questions about your child's stay, where you'll live, who's responsible for the child, and how long you plan to visit. It's nothing to worry about, just be confident and have your supporting documents ready. 4. Check destination-specific rules for minors. Certain countries require written parental consent, even if a child is traveling with one parent. And if your child is staying with someone else abroad, that country might require notification to local authorities. Always double-check these requirements in advance. A little preparation goes a long way. With the right planning, your family journey will be smooth, and you can focus on making memories instead of managing chaos at the airport. Common mistakes to avoid when traveling with kids. Now, let's go over some common mistakes families make that could cause delays. Or worse, visa denials. Incomplete applications for children, forgetting signatures, skipping passport-size photos, or missing documents. Expired FRC or birth certificates. Always check that everything is updated and translated before applying. Not carrying physical consent letters, especially during transit, where border control may ask for verification. Assuming group travel rules apply to minors, most embassies treat kids as individual applicants. Skipping health documentation. A missing polio vaccine certificate, for example, can be a deal breaker in Europe. By avoiding these simple mistakes, you can save a lot of time, money, and stress. So that's all you need to know to confidently prepare for your next family trip with your little ones. Planning to travel abroad with them? Let our visa experts help you with the process. From application forms to document review, we've got your back. Visit our website now and apply for your family visa with confidence. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and visit our website for more travel tips and visa services. Safe travels and enjoy your family adventure.